Alright, what is good, you guys? It's your girl Hannah back with another video. So today I am actually coming at you with a update on my birth control. So if you are a OG subscriber or if you have just been around for a year or so, you might remember my birth control journey video. I'll put it up on the screen right here. You might want to go watch that before you watch this if you are considering different birth controls, because in that video I go over why I decided to switch from Nexplanon, the arm implant, to the NuvaRing. So I have been on the NuvaRing for about a full year now, and I totally just didn't do like a 6-month update or anything like that. But here, a year update is a pretty good size update, I think. But I do want to go over like some weird things that, you know, I was like, oh, like is this something to worry about at first? But it was nothing. I'm gonna have to say some words that I don't want to say, that are just like, that you just say that. Just even saying things can feel embarrassing sometimes, but I don't care. This is for informational purposes and educational purposes for women and their bodies, bitch. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the original video that I made about the NuvaRing, because I wasn't sure if it was something that was just gonna go away, or, you know, it was still very new, so I didn't know if it was, you know, something worth talking about. Basically, whenever I first went onto the NuvaRing, I had a lot of discharge. Gross, I know. Yeah, so that's a thing. I know this is important to say because my friends who have gone on it have said something to me about like, is there a lot of discharge? Like, is this something I need to go to my gyno and talk to her about? And I'm like, no, that happened to me too. I just don't know why, but I can say that it only lasted for about like 3 months the most for me, and then after that it stopped. Like it stopped a long time ago. But so that's just one thing I wanted to warn you about, is the discharge. Just like at first I was getting really worried because I was like, I don't want to just keep having a bunch of discharge all the time. Like it feels all like, you know, just uncomfy down there and not how I want to feel down there. In my pants, you know, and in my undies. So I can gladly report to you all that that is not a constant thing. I do want to keep saying the disclaimer. Don't blame me if it happens, because I don't know about your body. I'm just talking about my personal experience, and that's all what you can really do. And I have been absolutely loving controlling when I bleed. Like that's probably like my most favorite thing about this, is knowing when I can expect to bleed and knowing when I need to be prepared for it, you know. And I love the fact that I can even skip a period if I want. Now, I don't think that it's healthy to abandon all your periods, just because I think it, you know, it's healthy for that bodily process to occur once in a while, you know, like you gotta have that release. And then I want to talk about periods, like having the actual periods. I naturally don't suffer from cramps or much pain at all from periods, which I am so blessed about, and I'm super grateful for that, because I definitely know so many women in my life have horrible pain and cramps from periods. And this is actually where our sponsor for today comes in, and that is Pure Relief. What a big surprise. You guys know I've been partnering with Pure Relief for a while now. I do want to talk about Pure Relief because CBD does really do wonders for pain that you might have from cramps and just the tightness of your muscles and everything like that on the inside. You know, it has the anti-inflammatory properties and the cannabinoids, and I really urge you guys to try CBD for your period cramps if you have bad cramps, because it is, I mean, it's medicine. If this is maybe one of my first videos you're seeing of mine and you're curious about CBD, I have plenty of videos about it on my channel. The video before last video I posted was all about your questions that you've been asking about CBD. So for cramps, I really would suggest using CBD oil. My personal favorite method of CBD intake is smoking a CBD flower J. These are pre-rolled relief rolls. They really help to relax your body and your mind. That comes hand in hand with cramps and PMS and just emotional uproars that come with PMS, you know. Really suggest you guys pick up a CBD relief roll instead of picking up like a cigarette or a vape or a Juul. And there is a long list of benefits from CBD, so that is why I'm able to kind of tie it into so many topics. And they also make these little CBD vapes. Okay, the strawberry shortcake one is so good though. I think that's my favorite vape flavor. But yes, a lot of CBD experts also really recommend it for, you know, period cramps. I always like to inhale CBD stuff if I'm like trying to work on my mind relaxation. But yes, I have a 15% off code with them. It is Blair 15, and you can actually just hit the link down below to go to pureleaf.com. Order anything you would like. 15% off, BB. Berry Blossom is really good. So if I decide to have my period, you know, it's the last week of the month, so I just take it out and then put my Diva Cup in. Yes, I use Diva Cup. Yes, you should too. Don't get TSS, ladies. Tampons are not cool, okay? Not to mention they're worse for the environment, and you know, Diva Cups are reusable. So I take out my NuvaRing, I throw it away, I put my Diva Cup in, and then I'll give myself about a week, and if I'm still bleeding after that week, I actually just pop in the new NuvaRing and put the Diva Cup underneath it just to catch any, you know, blood. But I am putting the new NuvaRing in there even though I'm still bleeding, just so it can kind of help to stop the bleeding. Its hormones naturally stop you from bleeding, so that's how I do it. Or you could just wait for your body to finish all of its course of bleeding. It's really all you want to do, and that's the best part of it to me, is how much control you have over it. Like seriously, compared to the Nexplanon, I had no control over when I was gonna bleed. My skin was all over the place. The Nexplanon also made me gain a lot of weight and then lose it. That's another thing I wanted to talk about, is my skin. So ever since I have gotten off of Nexplanon and onto the NuvaRing, my skin has been a lot more manageable. I can definitely assure you that the NuvaRing has not been making my acne worse. It also has not been causing me to have emotional uproars. I have not just like started getting really irritated about something or really mad or sad about something as much as I used to when I was on the Nexplanon. So I don't know, I'm very happy with how my birth control has gone lately. I don't know, I feel like I'm just living my life and I have my birth control, and I'm not worrying about like, oh, like what is this? Like, that's probably coming from my birth control. It might not be from my birth control. What's going on with me, you know? I love having that security. With the NuvaRing, sometimes it can be hard to remember, like, oh, I need to like ask for my new NuvaRing for next month. Sometimes you get caught up in life and 3 weeks go by and you don't even realize it, that you need to get a new NuvaRing. Basically what I do is I actually just order 3 at a time. I'll just be covered for the next 3 months, and then at the end of that 3rd month, my pharmacy should already be notified that I'm gonna need another 3, so then they'll just ship it to me automatically. And so I get shipments of 3 NuvaRings at a time. Yeah, it basically keeps me covered, and I would suggest that for anyone who is a little forgetful like me. It's also really convenient that they are just shipped to your mailbox instead of you having to go out and wait in the line at Walgreens for 10 years. But yes, I do want to clarify, I have not had one pregnancy scare, so that's beautiful. You can leave it out for up to 4 hours, but I wouldn't want to get close to that 4-hour mark, you know? But I do take it out. I take it out during intercourse, and I take it out to clean it when I'm in the shower. And yeah, you just pop it back in and it is no big deal, my dude. Yes, so I am solid with my birth control. Very happy. I would recommend it. I do also encourage you though to like look up all the different experiences you can see, and I guess I would probably just pick the birth control with the least amount of bad reviews. If you guys have any more questions regarding the Nexplanon or the NuvaRing, you can also DM me about that as well. You know, I just want my platforms to be a safe place for you to come and talk to me about the important things about life that a lot of people don't want to talk about, and there's stigmas around them, like birth control and sex, and yeah. I want to be there for you guys, so definitely reach out to me if you have any questions. So this was easy enough to film. I don't have any major complaints about the NuvaRing. If you do, please put them down below. I want to provide a place for all different experiences to come together, because it's shitty that we have to like submit our bodies to the mercy of birth control in the first place, but we are lucky to have access to it. We can always pick the best one for us, so it might be a journey. Like, I had to go through several different birth controls before I found the one. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would help out me a lot. And leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And if you're not already, subscribe. I post videos every Monday and Thursday. I would love to see you watch them more. Anyways, I love you guys so, so much. I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are, and please stay hydrated. Bye, guys.
I don't want your love. Don't come to me now.